Hey guys, and welcome to a new video of 13 Gaming Clan. Yeah, for those of you who were here before, you might have noticed something new. First, it was actually 13 Zombies Clan, but now I thought I would broaden my horizon with some non-zombie games. And yeah, I thought maybe 13 Gaming Clan was a more appropriate name for his channel. So I changed it. I hope you like it. I changed the art a little bit and stuff like that. But that's all about that. Now on to the tutorial about PvP and about my tactics. And I want to tell you something about this skill. It's called Affinity. It takes like 32 sorcery to use, and it comes in handy. When you walk around and someone is hiding behind a bush or behind a corner, these homing missiles, these 5 balls will home into them and they will basically attack the opponent before you actually saw him. So it kind of works like an attack, a defensive shield, since people can't get close to you without the balls going into them. And it kind of works like a radar, because people can't really hide from you when you have this. So it's a tactical skill and it does some damage. Okay, so further on, here we have the crystal magic weapon, and now I want to show you something about this crystal magic weapon, because it actually buffs your attack a lot. You can use it on a lot of weapons, except for maybe some two-handed swords, axes, and of course the weapons you get from the boss monster source. You can't use any enhancements on those, I think. So, what I want to show you, these are my stats. It's not that high, I'm only level 185, but I think I use my attributes to the maximum, for now. I prefer intelligence and dexterity, and I'll show you why. If you look at my right weapon, you will see 350 weapon damage. Alright? So remember that. Now I will show you how much it is buffed. Okay, so the crystal magic weapon. One thing, it looks awesome. Gotta say that, it looks awesome. But it's not all about looks. It's also very efficient. Let me show you how much it has increased. First it was 350, now it's 585. Well, that's a dramatic increase in attack now, isn't it? Well, I gotta note something with this skill though. When you're using this skill, it won't last for very long, maybe like a minute, maybe a little more. But you can actually increase the time the magic weapon stays. You can also just cast it a second time, of course, but this will keep you vulnerable in an offensive situation. So this is another way to increase the time your crystal weapon stays in your hand. So it's called the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring, and I've got it +1 since I'm new game +1. And it extends the length of all your spell effects. So this works for weapon buffs, but it also works for things like spook or hidden body, which can come in handy as well. Alright, so a Chloranthy ring, raise stamina recovery speed. It's also very important, really nice. Then slightly boost dexterity. It's only a boost of 3 dexterity, it's not much, but it's actually about the obscure rolling. And then I have another ring that greatly boosts sorceries. So that makes a lot of sense, right? It actually doesn't increase the buff you do with crystal magic weapon, but it does increase your sorceries that actually do damage. Alright, so the Curtis Milk Ring, it obscures your rolling, so you basically get this rolling animation. I think it's a little bit quicker and you're a little bit harder to see and hit. I really like using it. And now I want to show you the rest of my gear. The firearm helm. Yeah, it's decent stats. It doesn't weigh that much. The Dragon Slayer armor, because it looks awesome. And because the stats are really decent. The Dancer gauntlets, because I think they look really cool and mage-like. And the Drakeblood leggings. Of course we have an S-stock, plus 10, sharp. Infused it with a sharp gem, so it scales a little bit more with dexterity. And with the magical weapon, it does a lot of damage. And that's mainly because I use this Court Sorcerer stuff, it's plus 10. And it has a spell buff of 247. It's that high because my intelligence is like 82. And it scales with intelligence very good. As you can see, it has S in intelligence. I think this is the best staff. At least this is the best staff I've found so far. And then I have the Pyromancy Flame. Sometimes I use Pyromancies to let certain mobs attack each other, or let mobs attack other players. Can come in handy to farm souls and stuff like that. Makes it a little bit easier if you have some friends. Alright. So that's about that. Now I want to show you my other skills I use. I use Hidden Body because I like surprise attacks. I like to ambush people. I like to get the first hit in there. Because who strikes first wins, right? But at least increases your chances of winning. So furthermore, we have the Affinity, the Hidden Body, and we have the Crystal Soul Spear. Because I wanted attack close range, but I also wanted a long range attack, I thought the Crystal Soul Spear was the best. It takes you like 48 sorcery, and you need the Crystal Ash. You get the Crystal Ash from the Crystal Mage and the Hidden Archive. It's not actually the Crystal Sage boss, but it's like a copy of the Crystal Sage boss. It's a little bit weaker and it teleports around the area. When you kill it, it'll drop a sword tome. You can give it to your sorcerer NPC, and he will learn the Crystal Magic. It's for the Crystal Magic weapon and also for Crystal Soul Spear. It's a really high damage magic attack. I really like it. It doesn't take long to cast. It doesn't take too much FP, so you can cast it a few times in a row. As you can see, my attunement isn't really that high. It's only 26, so that works out. Well, if you guys want to know anything more about my build, you can ask me questions in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to play together or PvP against me, then I'm always open for a challenge. I like a good fight. Although, I must say you have a lot of players on this game who use a kind of honor method. How could I explain this? Some of you might have heard it, some of you might have not. But some people don't use potions in a fight, or they only use mana potions. Well, although this is fair and honorable, you don't always really know if your opponent is honorable. And if you have the tactic of getting the first hit in, I think all honor has passed, really. So what I want to say is I yield during fights when I have to, when I get the chance. And I do everything possible to win. That might not always be the honorable thing. So for those of you who don't like that, I'm sorry in advance, but there will be some videos that won't be that honorable. In short. Others will be without healing, but that's just because I didn't need it to. Not because I was worrying about not healing or anything like that. So I just wanted you guys to know that, and you can tell me what you think about that in the comment section below. Some of you might really think I'm an asshole for doing that. Some of you might say, yeah, that's actually how invasions work. So, to the both of you, tell me what you think. Alright guys, that's all. On to the tutorial. Have fun, and I hope you can watch it until the end. Bye guys.